Are there any spirits here that can confirm whether we are in contact with Steve Irwin here tonight? Is Steve Irwin here with us tonight? Is Steve Irwin able to come through and speak with us tonight? Can we get confirmation from any spirits in the area? You want to help me? I'm not sure if that's what you said, but we're looking for any help we can get tonight. We're trying to get in contact with Steve Irwin. Alright guys, what you just saw was an example of what happens when we open the portal up to all the spirits in the area. Typically what happens is we get very low vibrational spirits. They don't really sound as clear. Our spirit guide is not helping them to come through that much on the other side because he's saving his energy, George, for Steve when he comes through, if he decides to. Now, I do believe we have made contact with Steve now. When I stopped the camera to review the footage, I left the box on, and I do believe I heard an Australian accent come through. So we're going to try again now, but I just wanted to say that that method is completely different from what you are about to hear. What you are about to hear now is our classic crystal clear spirit communication. We're going to be using a different method which will most of the time only allow the target spirit to come through. This is going to filter out all the lower vibrational spirits. Yes, it is unfortunate that we do that, but if you want to hear from the spirit that we're trying to get in contact with, we need a way to filter them out. This requires the spirits to have a lot of energy to come through. Our spirit guide will provide Steve with this energy, so he will be able to come through. Other spirits most of the time won't be able to use this device at the same time when we're using this setting. So with that being said, we're going to attempt to get in contact now with the spirit of Steve Irwin. We're looking to get in contact with the spirit of Steve Irwin tonight. Steve, I do know that you are here because it has been confirmed by my spirit guide, George. We've also had spirits in the area confirm that you were here with us tonight. Are you able to come through and use this device to speak, Steve? So I do need to ask a few more questions just to make sure that this is Steve here with us tonight, but I'm quite confident that this is Steve right now that we're connected to. Are we connected with Steve Irwin tonight? Steve, is this you speaking through this device?
There's a lot more. Much more.
Studio? Are you talking about the session room here? That's what we're filming in tonight, the studio room.
Yeah.
Either yeah or here. You're definitely here with us tonight, Steve. I can feel your warm energy coming through this device. Wow. You have many people who care about you so deeply, including your family. Do you have any messages for anyone watching right now, Steve?
Sometimes I see. Hard to go back. I see the great. Is it all?
I tried contacting you not too long ago. Actually, I believe it was on your birthday. But I didn't get any success with that session. Were you busy on your birthday, Steve?
It was Terry. And we go. Taking you home.
I think I heard Terry. That may be a message for his wife, I believe. Did you celebrate your birthday on the other side, Steve?
There's no more parties. We celebrate death. It's a new life.
Were you able to make it to heaven, Steve? Can you describe what it's like where you are?
I woke up in a big field.
voice is coming through so warm. Can you guys feel that? It just feels so warm and so loving. Wow. It's like typically you can't feel the energy by watching a video, but you can definitely feel how warm Steve's voice is. Was it a hard journey to get to where you are now, Steve?
It was natural.
It was actually?
It feels like a dream. I just don't wake up.
Do you have a lot of friends and family on the other side where you are now, Steve? You're with your mom? That's so nice, Steve. We will now move on to some more personal questions relating to Steve's death. And then after this, we will ask Steve some more personal questions, but this time about his family. We're going to see if he has any messages for his wife or his kids or even his newborn grandkids. Steve, do you remember the day that you died?
Yeah. And the film crew was doing our thing.
You were such a happy man, and I personally loved watching your show growing up as a kid, Steve.
She is very much fun.
You were such a big inspiration to so many people growing up, Steve.
I just hope the world's doing alright.
Are you able to recall some of the events from that day, Steve?
That's so cold, so quick. You see the muscles wriggling.
You died due to being stabbed in the chest by a stingray while filming in the Great Barrier Reef.
I just started fading. It was hard to let go.
Steve, I would like to ask you some questions now about your family. My first question that I'd like to ask you is, do you have any messages for your family, Steve?
Robin, he's just like me. Just like his dad. And me too.
Many people have asked me to ask your opinions on your children and I believe possibly even your grandchildren in the future following your footsteps to becoming a wildlife expert like you. What do you think about this happening and this possibly even happening with your grandkids, Steve?
It's great life. Takes courage. It's not easy.
I know you have a grandchild now. What do you think about them possibly following your footsteps in the future?
I hope so. Or we cry knowing.
I do feel your energy levels getting quite low, Steve. And we're getting to that time actually, or you know, that regular time where spirits typically start fading away and losing energy. So with that being said, I'm going to ask, is there anything else you wish to say before we end the session tonight, Steve?
I'd say you help. Life takes us. It takes it.
Well guys, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching today's video. This was a very powerful session and one that has been requested for such a long time now. I've been wanting to get in contact with Steve for a very long time, but as I said in the session, last time I tried contacting Steve, which was on his birthday, I was unable to get in contact with him, and that's just the reality of what we do here. It's not as easy as it looks. Yes, what you just watched looked like the replies were coming through, you know, like just very snappy, left, right, and center. It takes a long time to get the replies that we get, and it just does not come through that fast. Thankfully, due to video editing and shortening the video down, we're able to make it come through or make it look like it's coming through as snappy as it is. That's why many people say we're fake. They don't understand that we shorten down our videos so that you don't have to listen to a 40-minute session where there's garble and gibberish and random stuff coming through. We shorten it down for you guys so that it's more convenient for you and so that you can actually enjoy watching. Nobody really has time for a 40-minute session when you know, a lot of people have jobs. A lot of people like listening to our videos on their work breaks, on their lunch breaks, stuff like that. So that's what we do here. It's not as easy as it looks, and sometimes, like with Princess Diana, we're just not able to get in contact with those spirits right now, but hopefully we'll be able to in the future. Let me know who you want to see me do next in the comment section down below. This video came at the request of you guys today, as always, so let me know who you guys want to see next. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's video, and until next time.